Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Steel Manhammer was up. He's trying to bring back was up. Was up. Here we go. Would you rather sit on a cake and eat a wiener or sit on a wiener and eat a cake? I got a couple super chats. Okay. All right. Let me take your drunk uncle. He's one of mine. This FU goes out to Carl and Anthony. Sam Roberts has more views and listens than Kumia's radio show. It's a fact, Jack. Carl really is a disgusting ball washer. E-Rock almost has the same viewers as Kumia's radio show. Oh, damn, man. You don't like the Kumia, huh? I would say I've never listened to Carl. I think he's, honestly, I think he's just a fucking joke, if you want to know the truth. Never listened to a second of his garbage. But I would say, yes, Sam Roberts has more listeners than Kumia's part-time radio gig. Yeah, I would have to say that, even though not a fan of the Sam. Your drunk uncle, thanks for the $20. Appreciate it, brother. Good morning, all. It is now confirmed WABC paying Ant $150,000 per year for working only 2 hours per week. Excuse me. That means Ant is making $1,442.30 per hour. Not too shabby. I doubt it. I doubt Anthony's making $150,000 to do a 2-hour show once a week. I strongly doubt that. But with that said, I don't care if it's true, and I don't care if it's false. I don't live his life. Oh my! I have nothing to do with the guy. I've been gone a week. It was glorious not to turn this thing on and hear about that scumbag. Absolutely glorious. Because when I'm not doing this, guess what? It's barely a thought. But I highly doubt it. I mean, that would be crazy unless they have bigger plans and they're holding them. They're like, look, we're going to pay you $150,000 for a 2-hour show on a Sunday night. I strongly doubt it unless it's part of a bigger plan. Here, we'll give you some money now as we try to figure out more hours for you. Maybe that's it. But no offense. I mean, $150,000 a year. I know I got to make more than that. I got to make more than that to keep all the balls, juggling, all the plates spinning. So, all right. Through and through. What is through and through got? Started listening to old O&A clips online. Just turned 18. Wish I could have listened live. Heard you guys got a new show on WABC. Hope it goes well. All right. I thanks for your $5, I guess. That's wonderful. All right. So you make your list of all the stuff that's got to be fixed because it rusted out. But we're out here, and it's in between, and the nights are cold, so we turn on the heat, and all of a sudden. This is the exact noise. But it was heat in the house. I'm like, all right, well, I'll get a service call in, next day. And then about at this point, I don't know, because I was half out of it with meds. We turned on the heat, and it went. I wasn't allowed to do voices on the Opie and Anthony show. I'm great at them. And my wife's like, can we turn that down? I'm like, no, it's 50 degrees in the house. So I called up my guy. We all have a guy. I'm like, hey. He goes, well, let me hear this thing. Can you turn it on? So over the phone, I go, well, here's how the furnace sounds. I turn it on. He's like, oh, my God, turn that off. Turn that off. This never happened. What never happened? Based pill. Okay, this never happened. Whatever that means. Thank you for adding a lot to the live stream. This never happened. Okay, thank you. Literally, we have none of us knowing anything about what you're trying to say. I told you the story of the bagel place. I'm like, hey, I want to bring some bagels home, to the family. He told me about this amazing bagel spot. I wouldn't know, because what happened was I got in. I texted my wife, what do you want? Oh, nice orders, everything bagels, some cream cheese. How about you toast it? Maybe some capers, maybe some tomatoes. They had their orders. They were excited for the bagels. So bagels are done. And I at this point, I noticed a lady like wrapping up the bagels and putting them in a bag. And she's in full cold mode and go like this with her sleeve as she's trying to keep snot out of her fucking or off her. I don't know what she was trying to do with the snot. I guess she was trying to make sure it didn't drip. Maybe. All right. She's like, so she's packing the bag, the bagels, one after another. Anyway, at one point it was across her nose like this. I think she even went like this. And then I give her the credit card. And at this point, I'm like, God. I hand her the credit card. So I hand her the credit card like this because I at this point, I'm not sick. Here you go. Here you go. It was before you could do the tap, 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 or they didn't have the tap, tap, tap. So here you go. And then she ringing me up and then she hands me back the credit card. And then I take this much of the credit card back, and I'm able to kind of get it in a coat like this. I'm like, oh God. And then, I don't act up every chance I get. Trust me, I don't. That'd be a terrible way to live your life. I grab the bag. She goes, have a nice day. I'm like, I walk out of the store. I'm walking to my car, and there it is. There it is, the garbage. I just go clunk, clunk, in the garbage. Do you think Cumia will have to resort to marrying a dude to get more listeners to his radio show? Oh, bye. Literally, I think we're going to go back to being sick because that's the only way I can avoid this stupid Anthony garbage. Literally didn't think about it for a week. Last time I did a live stream was a week ago. All right. I just wanted to turn this thing on and say hi through and through. Oh, your impressions are worth $151,000 a year. All right, thanks. I guess the thing with the haters is to rub it in my face that Anthony could be making $150,000. That doesn't get the job done. I would assume he has some of the same worries. I know if I go back to radio, I literally could not sign a contract for $150,000 a year. And you might laugh at that because I'm certainly not making that now. But I need a certain number to keep everything going. And 150 will not get that done. So it's really not impressive. It's better than what I'm doing, but it's not impressive. So keep rubbing it in. I guess maybe it'll hurt eventually. I don't know. All right. Oh my God, you guys are like really babbling, huh? Irish and American. This is effing riveting. I don't what I would have done if I'd have missed this. Okay, thanks, Irish. We enjoy doing this. We don't give a two shits about you weirdos. So why are you splitting your views across two channels? You could 5 more viewers over here. Okay, thank you, Timothy, for the $5. Oh yeah, I think I made a mistake and I'm live on both of my YouTube channels. I got a second YouTube channel called OB Unleashed NYC. Usually I am. It doesn't matter, but I made a mistake, so I'm on 2 YouTube channels today. I'll fix that, Timothy. Okay, thanks. All right, I'm just picking up some supers and I'm getting the hell out of here. Anthony. $1.99 to say that. Okay. You guys are for real. You guys are weirdos, like literal weirdos. And then if I'm enticed and I go for it, right, and then it's spun that I'm obsessed with Anthony. Well, there it is. There it is. Maybe next time. Look at this hater. Maybe next time you will have something worth talking about. Well, you know what? I think you're gonna have to find another account if you're going to. Oh, Andrew, I hope I don't mess. Hold on. Let me try to get rid of you. I got to get rid of you, buddy. We're doing less of the nonsense if you want to know the truth. So if that guy wants to tune into another one of these, he's going to have to make another account. I love it. All right. 150 a week. It's not impressive. I don't believe it. I honestly don't believe it. The only way that would make sense is if they have a bigger plan for Anthony. So they're giving him some money to kind of hold him in place. But like the radio industry is in complete shambles. No one's really getting paid. They're firing people all over the goddamn place. And to then say, we're going to give you $150,000 to do a 2-hour show on a Sunday night, that literally makes zero sense unless, like I said, unless they have a bigger plan. And like I said earlier, if he's making it or not, either way, I don't give a shit. Okay. I don't care. Guys, have a wonderful Friday. We'll talk soon. All right. Bye. Bye.